All right, Paul, thank you very much. Good evening once again, everyone. Call us, 412-575-2600. That's the number tonight and every night for the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call right here on the Bordas and Bordas Hotline. We have a lot to get into, and a program reminder to you. The #1 Cochrane Sports Showdown will be on a little bit late tonight, but well worth your viewership. There's a lot to get into with our panel tonight, which include Will Graves, Mark Cabali, and the man to my left, Tim Benz, from Trib Live and the DVE pregame show. And I'm going to get right into it, Tim, and we'll get your tweets on as well. It's at KD Pomp, at
Tim Benz PGH.
I always forget the PGH. I want to say PIT. So it's Tim Benz PGH.
I don't know if the Panther fans would like that if I was associated with PIT, being a Syracuse grad. They tend to hold that against me.
I hear that.
And it's the one team that might have had a worse weekend than Pitt in the ACC.
Well, but they were expected to get crushed, weren't they? Trevor Lawrence is pretty good. You knew that was going to happen. We'll get into Pitt.
We made our bad coaching decision against here, unlike Narduzzi against Penn State this week.
Oh, that's a topic we would. And we did it last night, kind of ran out of time. If you'd like to let us know what you think about that call at Penn State, please do, because this is a wide open show tonight. But the Steelers lose the game at home. And, you know, Tim, the one thing that stands out to me is there doesn't seem to be a real true identity of what this team is, what they want to do, especially offensively. It's been lethargic for what I think people expected from this offense. Nowhere close so far.
And how much more confusing is it going to get if Ben Roethlisberger is injured for a long time? And now more than ever, what they should be doing is focusing on getting this run game right. If Mason Rudolph is going to have to be in there for a while and getting James Conner right, but now he's banged up too. We'll see what his knee injury is all about. And we are left, I think, actually, Bob, with more questions coming out of this game than we were out of a New England game where they got smoked 33-3. You could actually feel better about coming out of Foxborough by simply saying, well, they just lost on banner-raising night to the defending Super Bowl champions in a place where they always lose. This is a game against the Seattle Seahawks, an NFC team. The Steelers have the best record of anybody in the AFC against NFC teams since Heinz Field has opened up. They are 6-0 against NFC West teams under Tomlin until today. Now they're 6-1. They just blow out teams on a regular basis in their home opener, and none of that happened today. So I feel worse now than I did after them getting smoked by the Pats.
Yeah, I think it's the way they did it. Like you said, I think if now there is a time to concentrate on the run game, although there's also an injury there to James Conner, who left with a knee problem. Jalen Samuels was in there. We saw Benny Snell once, but he ripped off a 3rd and 1. But the thing is, I guess if you're going to encourage yourself with looking at this team, Mason Rudolph looked very confident. I mean, the first thing he did was come in there and wink at a defensive lineman and like almost to say, okay, I'm ready for you, here we go. And he looked like the stage was not too big.
Yeah, I thought he was good, and I think if Dante Moncrief fails to drop yet another ball right into the hands of a defensive back for Seattle, his passer rating goes up to, what'd you say, Bob, 122?
122
right?
Instead of 92, I think it was.
Right, exactly. So that's a big swing statistically for him. And even in a worst-case scenario, like we said, if that ball becomes a completion, Moncrief goes down and they fumble the next play or something like that, the numbers look better for Mason Rudolph. Now, I thought some of his incompletions were really inaccurate. Like he was throwing to spots where there was no wide receiver, and had there been a defender there by accident in his zone or something, they could have been picks the other way. So I'm not going to go too crazy over his game. He had the interception and the 2-point conversion. So I thought Rudolph was good, not great. But mid-game to get thrown in there like that against a good front seven for Seattle, decent start.
And the first time he's really played in 2 years of being here. His second year, he played in the preseason, but not in a regular season game. So that's encouraging. But still, if it has to be long-term, you wonder. They traded Josh Dobbs away this week, never thinking it'd come to this. But Ben Roethlisberger has this elbow, and I think it preceded today. I'm not sure when exactly he has this injury, but you can tell as the game went on, it was just going to be a problem, and we're going to get an MRI. The team says on him tomorrow. We'll learn more at that point. But now the task is going to San Francisco, which is not easy. You thought it might have been. They're 2-0, and they stayed on the East Coast. They beat Tampa in their opener on the road. They stayed here, beat Cincinnati. Now, you can say, oh, you won about Tampa and Cincinnati. But for them to do that on the East Coast twice is pretty impressive.
Yeah, after the preseason that they had, where everybody's writing them off and saying that they'd be a cellar dweller in the NFC West. George Kittle, I just checked the box score. He's got 54 yards, 3 receptions, and 2 touchdowns already for next week. After what you saw from that Disley kid, I mean, come on, what else do you expect, right?
Well, that's another problem. And one of the things we'll talk about more is the consistency of the weaknesses with the Steelers. It hasn't changed much over the last couple of years, and I think you'd expect some upgrades. So far, we have not seen them. We'll talk more about that and other things. 412-575-2600. That's the number for you to call right now. Get you in touch with us on the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call. We'll be back right after this.